The theory and concept surrounding this would come from Pelsmaker. I believe that's chapter 1. It will come from Pierre Smith and Zizou, and of course, your IC course book. Be familiar with that. To start with, discuss, in other words, describe what is integrated communication, what are the components of integrated communication, what are the factors that contribute to integrated communication. Discuss the need to integrate online offline communication. The authors who spoke about the success factors of that, bring that in. Bring an insight of what companies have been able to achieve through integration of online offline communication. Especially with the online offline communication discussion, you could probably bring an example of a company who's achieved significant results. You probably might remember the Marriott discussion. At the same time, bring into life the omni-channel, multi-channel discussions, because channel journeys are also important factor to consider in your message integration, online offline activity integration. There onwards, you can take a practical outlook to discuss your company's marketing activities. Now, when you talk about those marketing activities, focus mainly on digital, but if there's a significant offline activity, look at that as well. So, you could make a general comment about the current activities in your organization based on the context of a company. Say, for example, if you're a B2B company, you would not be doing TV, radio, press, or Facebook ads type of activity. But if you're a B2C company, if you're a startup, if you're a mature company, you got to bring the context of the company to give an indication of the type of activity your company does. There onwards, you could list down some of the activities they do. So example, if you're a bank, once a month, once a quarter, you might be doing branch opening. You might be doing product launches. You might be doing sponsorships. You might be doing Facebook campaigns, Instagram campaigns. You might be doing campaigns that's driving user-generated content. So what are those activities that your company does? And when you mention those activities, please ensure that you give reference to where one could find out about it. But please ensure you describe that activity in a way somebody can understand. So, example, if you are doing a branch launch, that activity might include activating the town before a branch launch, like a town storming, inviting key personalities of the town, auspicious time where you open the branch and first day deposits, and etc. etc. You treat your customers with food and beverage. These are traditional type of activity a bank does. But of course, at Apple, they have this community talk regularly at every store. It's called Today at Apple. Read about it. That's made to create offline activity, but to support it with it online. So after you list down and describe some of these digital activities, offline activities, to see to what extent each one of those are supporting the offline activity, are integrated to the offline activity, and also look at the results it has achieved, positively or negatively. Has it driven more conversions? Has it achieved more engagement on social media? Maybe you will use a summary table to put these together and then take a couple of points and discuss beyond the table. Now, in that discussion, you are bound to refer to product activity, price activity, which means you will bring your digital marketing mix. Remember to reference that from Shafi and bring those conversations together as well. So, example, your physical pricing campaign that you're running at your store could be driven by a company to the digital platforms where people will purchase with the online coupon. So there you go, a physical product with a digital price integration and a message integration. So you might bring those out. So while you're describing what your company does, you could also benchmark and showcase what a another company who does such an activity more effectively to show that you've got wider knowledge. So, once again, in summary, start by setting the stage by discussing integrated communication, online offline integration, success factors, insight, maybe a small case study. Next heading, go and list down and describe what your company does digitally. If you have significant physical stuff, you can put that in. And then discuss what are the results they've achieved. And of that summary, take about 2 to 3 factors and in paragraphs discuss it. And then, of course, you can showcase a benchmark of somebody who also does that activity very